welcome to Cross Gen Sisters. I'm Keisha, I'm the older sister.
And I'm Chantal, the younger sister. What up, sis?
Hello, sister. How are you?
I sound good. Why do you sound like a Hallmark card?
I don't know. I just wanted to make sure I started out the pod with some good energy.
I
I'm
love
coming
that.
off, thank you. I'm coming off of a really good 4-day weekend, relaxing out in Kentucky, of all places. Not a place I thought I would go for a relaxing vacation, but I did, and it was worth it. I went to visit a coworker who used to live in New York and now lives in Kentucky. She moved back home during the pandemic. She and her husband live out in the woods, and I went there with three other coworkers. We all flew from New York to Kentucky. We're all sitting around in the basement, admiring her wonderful speakeasy design, like dark red walls. There's like a proper bar. They literally have the shelves lined with all kinds of liquor. And I'm staring out the window across the way where there's a lake because they live along the lake. They've got a nice little life there. And it occurs to me, this is kind of like a scene out of a horror movie. And I tell my friends what I'm thinking. I say to them, you guys, I just realized I am the only Black person here among 5 other white people. And this is like the beginning of a horror movie.
Yep.
And I just want you to know I care about all of you, but I will not hesitate to throw you under the bus to save my life.
Classic horror movie.
Yeah. They all laughed because, people get it. One of my friends said, all right, we got you. Just if any strange white people come to the door, don't answer it. Let one of us answer it. And I was like, great, heard. So that was
Love
great.
it.
How are you?
Yeah, first of all, that's hilarious. Yes, I'm glad you had a good time in Kentucky. I'm glad that you got to experience some relaxation and some zen and fun laughter because you deserve. I'm doing good. I am getting ready to go to Atlanta this weekend to, just explore and just see what the city has to offer, visit people I care about. And then I'm just ready to be on planes the rest of the year because for pleasure, not for work. So yes, I'm looking forward to that. And just, I spent a lot of the year home side and I want to be out here in these streets and travel. So yeah, that's what I'm doing the rest of the year and I'm excited about it.
Very nice. Very nice.
All right. Welcome back to Today I Learned, Keish. Do you mind if I start?
Please go ahead.
Today I learned, this is a personal today I learned. Today I learned I am that bitch when it comes to typing. I was typing something and I literally was like, what is that noise? It was like so fast. I was like, I heard because I have nails. I have nails. I love a nail. I love it. The fact that I could do it on the pad of my fingertips, like, I was like, girl, you are typing so fast. I was like, today I learned it's giving Speed Racer. It's giving, you remember Bruce Almighty when in that movie when he was, yes, that's what I'm giving when it comes to typing. And so I just was very pleased with myself. I was like, today I learned that I'm that girl when it comes to typing, like so fast. Like,
That is excellent. Congratulations.
thank you so very much. I appreciate that.
Because I don't know how you do it with those talents you have.
Yep, I don't either. And I type faster with nails than I do without. It's crazy. It's like I'm making my way downtown, walking past. But yeah, what's your TIL?
So my revelation came during my trip to Kentucky. We went to a bourbon distillery and did a bourbon tasting. And bourbon is strong, let me tell you. That's not what I learned. I knew that. But my goodness, it was just a flight of 4 little, like not even a tire shot of bourbon. And my throat was burning. But anyway, what they were teaching us during this tasting is how to drink bourbon. So you're supposed to pick up your glass, swirl it around, and sniff it, but with one nostril at a time. Because apparently we have a dominant nostril, which I had no idea. Like the same way that we have a dominant hand or a dominant leg or foot, we have a dominant nostril. So they ask you to sniff it with each nostril because it may smell differently. It may smell stronger in one nostril than the other. And then the other thing is, if you open your mouth as you inhale from your nostrils and your mouth, the sense is even that much stronger. Like you get like a richer scent. So dominant nostril.
Wow, the more you know. Not me over here trying to breathe and over trying to figure
Yes,
out
I
which
am
one.
watching you close one nostril and try to breathe with the
I'm like,
other.
oh, let me try this out now. Let me see what's really going on. But no, that's a really fun fact. Yeah, I like that. That's cool. Now I'm about to be smelling everything with one nostril at a time.
Yeah, now you have a new little fact for party conversation because everyone wants to talk about nostrils at parties. That's
Everyone,
the yeah.
everyone wants to. I love that.
It's time for Pop and Jen. Chantal, I believe you were up first.
Yes, I am Keish. So basically, I want to start with it's about time. I need Jennifer Lopez to, and Ben Affleck, I just want Jennifer Lopez to now be gay. Like, she just filed for divorce from Ben Affleck, and I just want her just try women. You know what I'm saying?
You think that's the answer?
Ooh. You mean Sophia Bush did it, and look at her so damn happy. A lot of people are just Glennon Doyle, like you know what I'm saying? Like they found their woman. And I think that that's in the cards for Jennifer. I just want her to just, I feel like if she's just with like a soft, masculine woman who just take care of her, oh, I really think she would be happy and content. But it is a powerful dynamic when you're in a relationship with Jennifer freaking Lopez. Like she is a lot of woman. And I think another woman would be able to help counterbalance that. So that's my thoughts. Wasn't surprised to hear about the divorce from Ben Affleck. I gotta say, I saw it coming a mile away. Um, yeah, it was just you try to spin the block, but the block don't want to spin you. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Hmm.
I like that take, that she should try women because it's not something I've heard many people say. It also worked for Chriselle Staus
Yep.
with G Flip. They seem ecstatic.
They seem over the moon, and I love that for them.
Chriselle posted on Instagram, the caption said something like, and it was a picture of her, and I think it said something like, "This is the smile of a woman who is having better sex as a lesbian than she ever did." Something like that. And some people in the comments lost their mind.
I'm sure they
Like,
did.
I'm like, oh, my fellow straight people, y'all got to calm down. Nobody's oppressing you.
No one.
You should not, like, she's clearly just having fun. And if your sex life is great, you wouldn't be upset by this. So I don't understand the
Period.
issue. Some
Period.
people just seem like they got, what do they say? Hit dogs holler.
A hit dog gonna holler.
But what I wanted to say about J.Lo and Ben is I truly hope that they would make it this time around. I am a romantic at the end of the day, I have to admit. And when they got back together, I thought, oh, wow, if they're getting back together after all they've been through after all these years, maybe this is it. Like maybe they're meant to be together. And I really did hope for the best, even though I I find Jennifer irritating and I'm indifferent to Ben. But I root for love and I'm sad it didn't work out. And I'm really sad for the kids because they get attached to the step parent and they're step siblings, and now that, this dissolved. So I wish them all the best. And maybe Jennifer will be happier with a lady.
Yeah. Again, get good, you know, don't look no further than a woman's cooter, like just,
But a woman's what? Did you say cougar?
huh? Hmm. It's waiting for her. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Just just lean into it, Jennifer. That's all I'm saying. So that's my take.
I know what quote is going on our Instagram page. Look no further than a woman's cooter.
Put on a
Coming
shirt.
soon. Coming
Coming
soon.
to our merch shop soon.
Exactly. Well, what else?
Speaking of bourbon, you were talking about bourbon. You heard Beyonce's come out with her own line of whiskey called Sir Davis.
I did see something about that.
Yeah, it's a $90 dollar bottle. I definitely would buy it. Don't know if I would drink it because I'm not a bourbon girly, because I would like to feel my throat, you know what I'm saying? So when I drink stuff like that, it tastes like motor oil is going down. And I don't want to be a part of that conversation. So I don't partake in dark liquor. So I'm going to purchase it to support her because Beyonce could literally release like any, like, I don't know, press on toenails. I'm getting them. Like, come, like, I don't care. I'm gonna buy them immediately. I heard about that. I'm gonna put my pre-order in. And yes, I'm excited.
Beyonce is doing the thing out here. World tour, album after album,
Mhm.
whiskey, hair products.
She said sacred. I said I'll take it. She said whiskey. I said I'm risky. Okay.
I
I'm
was wondering
ready.
how you were going to rhyme that.
Hey, got you. Got you.
So clever. So
Clever. Off the dome. Off the dome. So what about you? What have you been following in the news, pop culture, politics? What's been going on?
So I have a few things. There are a set of, speaking of gay penguins who were living in an aquarium in Australia. And they became world famous because, I mean, gay penguins. When you tell people that these two penguins started cohabitating and adopted a pebble because they wanted to have a baby, everyone's like, oh my God, that's so sweet. They were together for 6 years. Unfortunately, one of them died recently. It says that,
Oh no.
I'm reading from the Washington Post. Sven and Magic were a boundary-breaking same-sex couple raising two offsprings, helping increase awareness about rainbow families and inspiring a float at Sydney's famed Mardi Gras Pride Parade. They also happen to be penguins. When Sven died this month at the ripe old age for a Gen 2 penguin in captivity of nearly 12, Magic looked at his beloved mate and began to sing, setting off the entire colony at Sea Life Sydney Aquarium in a moving tribute song. Rest in peace to Sven.
Rest, rest in peace to the penguin. Oh man. Gonna pour one out tonight when I drink some water, ice cold water.
Not whiskey.
No, because this ain't Texas.
Yeah, I thought that was very sweet.
That's very sweet. I love that. I'm sorry that it passed, but I love that they celebrate him that way.
Yeah. Well, on a completely different note, I don't have a sexy segue. Our former president, Mr. Barack Obama, released his annual listening and reading playlist. Did you see that?
I did. Pew, pew, pew. Was like, this man's range of taste in music is all over the place, but I'm here for it. I was like, okay, here for it. Yeah, I saw it. What did you think?
I I like it, and I also respect that he has a wide range in genre taste. And sometimes I look at his list and I'm like, how does he know this artist and I've never heard of this person? Because it'll be like some young artist who's like hot and poppin', and I'm like, I've never heard of this person. How is this man cooler than me at 60, whatever he is?
I give credit to Sasha and Malia for putting them on to stuff. Because Sasha
Yeah.
apparently tells them about a lot of music.
Yeah, that's what I would think because they're at the right age to be listening to some of this stuff. But some of the things on here are 365 by Charlie XCX, which people in the comments were like, "Oh, he picked 365 and not 360. We see you, Mr. President." There's a couple of throwbacks on here, like No Diggity from Blackstreet. We have Golden by Jill Scott. I love that song. It's another song that just puts me in such a beautiful mood.
Obsessed, yeah.
I think I might just like any song that is titled Golden. And then there are songs on here that I have never heard of. Have you heard of What's in the Tea by Callie Massa?
I have not. Oh, and what's the name again?
Callie Massa, Calimossa. I,
Yeah, I don't know.
all right, I was hoping you would, because that sounds like it's a newer artist. There's a Billie Irish song, Billie Eilish song on here. And then that song, a bar song by Shabuzi, which I can't stand, is on here too.
You too. Our sister Natasha doesn't like that song. I love that song. Everybody at the bar getting tipsy.
That's
Yeah,
annoying.
I love it.
Somehow every time I turn on Sirius XM, that song is on. It's irritating.
It knows you're listening. But I like his list. I think it's, really good range. So I think his daughters definitely helped him with that because they put him onto music and Michelle. So they all got together, had a family meeting, and put the list together. And I love that for them. And I think the list is awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. In terms of the reading list, I have not been in a mood to read for the past like year, 2 years. So I'm sure these are wonderful books. And I hope that at some point I will feel like reading again so that I can check them out. It sounds so
Listen,
terrible. I used to love reading.
I used to be obsessed with reading to the point where I would go to sleep and stay up late because I read so much and I didn't want to put the book down. I have not loved reading for a very long time. And so I think there needs to be a support group for people like us because I like literally could not put a book down. Past few years, I just can't stand to pick one up. It's like, give me the spark notes, give me the clip notes. Okay, cut to the chase. But I completely understand. What else have you been following in the news?
Forbes recently announced their fourth annual list of the top 50 women over 50, which I didn't even know was a thing until I saw Ava DuVernay post about it on her Instagram because she is one of the named women.
Oh, wow.
They are entrepreneurs, educators, athletes in the categories of impact, innovation, investment, and lifestyle. There are 200 members on the list. And what really stood out to me about this is one, I'm biased because I'll be 50 in a few years, and I like to see people's accomplishments and achievements be celebrated at any age. Because as you know, Forbes has their 30 under 30 and their 40 under 40. And then it seemed like that just stopped. Like
Yeah.
once you hit 40, that's it. And I sometimes hear or see younger people distraught because at 28, they haven't achieved all their dreams and they think that life is over. And this is a good reminder of the fact that no, it it can take some people until the age of 60 to figure out what the hell they want to do with their life or what
Yep.
success means to them.
Yep. There's no time limit. There's none. All of us are living this life for the first time. We're all figuring this shit out. All of us.
Well said. So I love to see that Forbes is celebrating this group of powerful women. And I mentioned that Ava DuVernay is on this list. I wanted to spotlight another woman they call out just because I loved the paragraph about her. So it says, when Miriam Rivera was born in 1964 to a pair of Puerto Rican migrant farmers in Dunkirk, New York, women in the United States could not get a credit card or a mortgage without a male cosigner. Although the Civil Rights Act was signed that year, Wall Street was still 3 years away from seeing its first female member of the New York Stock Exchange. So when she started out, she was born, we could barely vote as a woman of color. You couldn't get a credit card or a mortgage for a house without a cosigner, a male cosigner. 60 years later, she is the co-founder and CEO of Ulu Ventures, a Palo Alto-based venture capital firm with $400 million in assets under management and a portfolio that includes 10 current or recently exited unicorns. Rivera says that her personal journey from a free lunch kid learning English from watching Sesame Street to a Silicon power broker is reflected in her investing philosophy. Good for you, Miriam Rivera. And congratulations to the other 199 women on that list.
Oh my gosh, I love that. I completely agree with everything you said. I love to see these women just being celebrated in no age because, like I said, that we're all figuring this thing called life out for the very first time in this lifetime. And so I just want us to give grace to no matter where you are in your life, you are still worthy. And as long as you have breath in your body, you still are able to obtain those dreams and goals and desires that you want. So I love this. Go Forbes. Shout out to there should be like a um 75 over, I don't know, whatever. I don't know. I'm just making this stuff up.
I know, I thought about it yesterday. I'm like, how high would they go?
How high? Yeah, like a little 100 under 100. Like what's going on?
Yeah. Because at a certain point, there's only going to be like 5 people eligible. If it's like
That part. If you said 85 over 85, two people will be on the list. So it's like let's be real.
more like 8.5 over 85.
Literally. It's like,
One
okay.
person's on their way out.
Yes, it's like, listen, now Miss Carol now, I don't know if she's gonna be on make the list next year. But yes, I love that.
So my last thing is Janelle Monae has a fascinating Instagram.
Hmm.
I half the time I don't know what it means, what that she posts, what she's doing. I just know that she looks cute. Her body is incredible, and it seems like she'd be really fun to be friends with. She's
Yeah.
got some kind of Instagram reel series going on that makes it seem like she's doing her like filming her own action adventure mystery, and people are commenting like, is this your way of telling us you're the next Jane Bond, or you're going to be in the next James Bond film?
Oh, Jane Bond. They should name it that. Jane.
And wouldn't she be amazing? Because I loved
She
her in Knives Out.
Knives Out. Yeah, Knives Out. She was phenomenal. Yeah, I think she'd be a great Jane Bond. Let's speak it to existence. Yes, Janelle Monae. Yeah, she's really good. That boat picture of her with her
Oh
banging
my
body,
God.
a banging body. I was like, Janelle, you better flaunt it, girl.
Yeah. Like, can I just be you for like 2 seconds?
Yeah, just for a smidge. Just for a smidge. Thank you so much.
So
But
shout out to Janelle Monae and her awesome Instagram.
yes, shout out to her. Shout out to her. Well, I love this. Our Pop and Gen segment. Up next, we have On Our Screens and Through Our Earbuds. Hey, sis. So for On Our Screens, I've been watching a few things. I want to start off by talking about a show called Love is Blind UK. Like, first of all, I don't know if it's the accents, but I don't know. They're like, oh, he really has my heart, and I just want to wrap it up in a ribbon and give it back to him. But no, I've got to take my heart out of it, and I've got to put it back on the table. They could be saying some basic shit like that, but it sounds so pretty. They could be ordering a meal through a drive-through. Yes, extra lettuce, please. Hold on the mayo. Make sure you put extra cheese. But it make it sound so beautiful. And so I don't know what the hell these people are talking about half the time, but I'm just like, this is awesome. And the men seem more mature. They're on the older side, 34, 35. And so that's what I really like about Love is Blind UK. Their accents make it sound like everything is romantic. I'm just like, yes, okay. It's very entertaining. And they'll be gaslighting them. Like, oh, that's rubbish. I don't think so. I really think that you're telling a lie. Oh, I'd never lie to you, Isabella. I'd never. Don't you know I'd never lie to you? And I'm like, damn, okay, he would never lie to you. His accent says so. So yes, I really like that show for really for entertainment purposes.
I'm enjoying your wherever in the UK your accent is from. I'm enjoying
Mhm.
it. Seems like maybe you're someone who's lived in different parts of the UK.
Oh
And
yes, I've gone all over, all over. Yep, yep.
but it's probably better than I could do.
Southwest, northeast.
So I saw the first episode and I concur with your conclusions. I feel like the accent also makes the men seem more mature, just in general, it makes them seem older, even
Mm-hmm.
if they're 23. Just they start speaking with that accent, you're like, oh, he seems very mature for his age,
He's
even though,
lived.
yeah, he's talking about playing Dungeons and Dragons. Um, yeah, I'm excited about this one because I heard great things about Love is Blind Brazil, but you have to pay attention to it.
Mm.
And I barely even pay full attention to the US version. So to have to like look at subtitles, I'm just not ready for the commitment. But I can listen and half pay attention to a weird English version.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you. Half English version. Okay, you know what? With your point of having to pay attention, it's also just like, okay, these subtitles, I will follow it, but at the same time, goodness gracious, give me a beat. Give me a beat. So I completely understand. Do you know there's Love is Blind Mexico?
I did not know that.
Yes, there's Love is Blind Mexico. That's next up on my watch list. And then my next up on my watch list is the new movie on Amazon Prime starring Awkwafina and John Cena, Jackpot. At first, I was like, this is a very random
Oh,
pairing. Yeah, I was like, this is a very random pairing. I wouldn't put these two together, but it surprisingly works very well. It is the synopsis is they live, this is like the year 2030 or something, and they live in a world where when you win the jackpot for 24 hours, you can be purged. Like for 24 hours, every 14 minutes, they will give the location, the person who won the jackpot, and you are basically bait. People, anyone can kill you. They can kill you, but anyway, they just can't use a gun. And so they can kill you anyway. So if they kill you, then they win the money. So this jackpot was up to $3.5 billion. And so as you can guess, one of the main characters got, and so it is really, really good. I liked it. It was entertaining. And yeah, Aquafina
hmm.
and John Cena. Didn't see that coming, but it works.
John Cena and Awkwafina. That is a duo. That is random. I would
Never
not
would have saw it. Yeah, I wouldn't put them two
know.
together. Mm-mm.
But I'm intrigued by the premise of this movie. It sounds fascinating and very entertaining. I'll check it out.
Yeah, it
I'm
was very
down.
entertaining. Yeah, I was like, okay. And one of those movies that you want to stay tuned and tune into it because like, oh, okay. It's not like I'm gonna do chores or do stuff. I'm gonna pay attention to it and eat my snacks. So it's like,
Ooh,
yeah, that's big for me.
I like that.
Yeah. So I was like, oh, a movie I'm actually tuned into. What about you? What have you been tuning into?
I have not been watching a lot the past couple of weeks. Continuing to watch Modern Family. I am on season 4, so I've got quite some time. I watched the one episode of Love is Blind UK. I really want to watch The Challenge Eras, but it's on MTV. I don't have MTV, so I'm gonna have to wait for it to come to Paramount Plus. But love The Challenge. Shout out to my fellow Real World Road Rules Challenge fans.
Period.
Period. I did watch Pitch Perfect this weekend on my Kentucky getaway. We spent one night watching movies. Pitch Perfect was one of them.
What
And
a
I had seen it,
throwback.
yeah, I'd seen it before a couple of times, but it had been several years. Long enough where everyone looks super young now because it's been 12 years since that movie came out.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot
People,
that,
it's like multiple faces ago for a lot of people.
yeah, I
Mhm.
forgot that Skylar Astin's in it because I know him now from Better Off. Is it Better Off Ted?
Better Off
No,
Dead?
no, not the show with Marsha Gay Harden and Skylar Astin. He plays Ted. It would come on before Ghost. He's a private
I
eye.
think I know vaguely know what you're talking about.
Okay, well, I forgot that he was a big part of it. Anna Kendrick looks really young, but I mean, she still looks young. She just looks like a baby.
Baby, yeah.
But yeah, it was fun. Love the songs. Nice, thinking about what was out during that time. Good stuff.
Yeah. Just like take you back to that time in your life and being like, oh, okay, this is what I was doing. But it's also just like, wow, this is that long ago. But okay.
Yeah,
Oh dear.
for real.
Goodness gracious.
Hmm.
But yeah, I love that. Anything else you've been watching?
That's it. What are you listening to?
Thought you'd never ask. So I'm listening to this artist named Odeal. That drink you're drinking looks really freaking refreshing. Sorry. It was giving fresh lemonade on a hot summer day on the porch, honey. With sweet tea and lemonade. Anywho,
It
very
it is
sorry.
according to my phone 96 degrees right now. So
Wow, y'all, I just want y'all to know this drink she's drinking. It looks like so refreshing. I'm like, whoa. Yes. So I am listening to Odeal. He is this Nigerian British artist who does like reggaeton and Nigerian beats, African beats music. So he has a song called Be Easy. All his music is really good, but like he has this like lo-fi, like reggae beats type energy. And so he's really good. I really like it. His name is spelled Odeal. And so he's really good. I've been listening to him for like the past week or so. And so he's really good. Still listening to Lotto's album. I listened to a little bit of Sabrina Carpenter a little bit. She's really good. I was like, okay, Miss Carpenter, she's taking over the radio like crazy. So I said, let me listen to her. And so that was cute. That was
did
cute.
you did you listen to Please, Please, Please?
I did. It's a cute song. I'll give it that. It's a cute song.
You don't sound that impressed.
I like Espresso way more. 'Cause Espresso is that's my song. Um, Espresso. Yeah, that's my jam.
Yeah, it's a different vibe, but I like Please, Please, Please for a different reason. I like the more like country kind of feel to it.
Oh, okay, I like the kicking it down. Oh, that's the speed espresso. Right? Even Capri, my dog is agreeing with his little ruff. If you hear it in the background, that's Capri. He's like, sing it.
Okay,
What
if
about
you
you?
say so.
What have you been listening to, sis?
I have been listening to this week it's about the dudes. So there's an artist I've been listening to called David, and the way that he styles his name is all lowercase. D is in dog, V is in Victor, the number 4. D as in
Okay.
dog, and you say it David. He has a song called Leave Her that's really popular. He's like he's got like a kind of melodic, like acoustic sounding but electronic kind of vibe. I'm not doing
Oh.
this dude justice. Um but he blew up on TikTok and YouTube in 2022, and he hasn't even released a full length album yet. He just has like hits on the charts. But I like his sound. It's moody is the way to describe it. And
Got it. Okay.
I looked him up, and he's 19 and sounds so much more like he sounds the way that he sings and the things that he sings about is like I thought he was a man in his like mid 30s.
Wow.
Um he's from Queens and grew up in Houston. And he's and what really kind of fascinated me about him is that his music is, you know, like moody indie rock kind of genre, and he's black. And it's not like, you know, black people don't do indie rock or indie
Of
music.
course. Yeah.
It's just there's not a lot of us represented in the mainstream. So I was like, good for you, David. I dig this. I love this. I want to see more of this, more
I love
of
that.
our
David,
presence.
DV, David, DVD. Okay.
DV4D.
DV4D. Okay. Well, I'm definitely going to put him in my listening list. Thank you for the recommendation. I love that.
I think you would like him.
Okay.
And then
Rotation.
I've also been listening to Benson Boone, who has also been on the come up this year. He has several songs on the charts that are popular right now. One is called Beautiful Things, and the other that I really like is called Slow It Down.
Mm.
And again, it's like that mix of pop and acoustic. I'm in a guitar. I'm in a coffee shop playing my guitar, singing to this crowd about my emotions because I'm an emo man. Um, about my heartbreak. And it's really good. I like it. It's
Okay.
it's fun too.
All right. I'm going to put that on my list as well. I love that. Well, any
And
other thing you listen to?
he's young as well. So I
Oh.
think is fascinating about music is that it equalizes us in a way because you don't know how old people are unless you know how old they are. You
Mm-hmm.
could be listening to someone who is 19 singing about their heartbreak and think, like I said, they're 35 and probably would not have a conversation with that 19-year-old if you just like ran into them at the grocery store. You're
Like,
not gonna like,
hey, yeah.
but it just goes to show how universal many of our thoughts and feelings are. It just transcend age. So I love that about music.
I love
The
that music too. So profound, sis.
Thank you. The last song is a song by Jessie Murphy and Teddy Swims. And Teddy Swims is also one of those artists that's just like everywhere these days. I don't know anything about either of them. I didn't have time to look them up. But this song is called Dirty, and it has like a bluesy, poppy kind of feel to it. And Jessie Murphy has a raspy voice. She's got that like like, you know, the like rocker. Like I don't know what that was.
Me either, but I got the gist of it.
Sounded more like a cat about to vomit. Um, but yeah, Dirty by Jessie Murphy and Teddy Swims. And that's what I got for us this week.
Okay. Well, I love that, sis. Thank you for sharing. I have a lot of things to listen to. And I'm sorry to say, but y'all, we've reached the end of the show. That is it for today's episode, y'all. We'll be back in 2 weeks on Thursday. Follow us on Instagram at CrossGenSisters. Email us at crossgensisters@gmail.com. Follow, rate, and review us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, or wherever you listen to podcasts. Tell your sisters, brothers, friends, teachers, cousins, and other loved ones about us. Thanks for listening. Bye, y'all. Hey, I love you, sis.
Love you too, sis.